Hey, beautiful people. It's Miss Shanahan back again with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications. Just kidding. This isn't a YouTube channel. This is your Part A Ha's Biggest Challenge essay intro video. And we are also going to be talking about how to write a thesis statement. So we're going to begin the process of writing this essay to bring our time with Inside Out and Back Again to a close. Our objective for this video is I can write a thesis statement in order to begin developing a strong argument. So this matters for our class because using a thesis statement to introduce your argument is an important piece of a strong essay. As we continue reading and writing, if you are able to introduce your argument using a strong thesis statement, your essays will be convincing, well-written, and interesting. It's also going to be useful for your life because it will help your argumentative skills. If you want to convince an adult in your life to take you shopping for new shoes, to let you have your phone back, or to take you to Six Flags or whatever, you're going to need a strong argument. And having a thesis statement will be a necessary part of that strong argument. Have you tried to make a strong argument to convince someone in your life of something recently? Awesome. So let's back up a little bit. What even is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is a roadmap for your paper or for your essay. It tells your reader what you want them to think, believe, or know. It is the claim you are making in your essay. If you want to write a strong thesis statement, it must be arguable, right? It must be your opinion. Someone must be able to disagree with you. It must be specific, meaning you choose a very specific argument. And it must be a declarative sentence. It should not be a question. You should say, "This is my opinion." Let's look at a few examples to practice. So here is an example writing prompt, which asks you to write an essay that argues which fast food restaurant has the best spicy chicken sandwich. So let's read these two sample thesis statements. We're going to figure out, are they arguable, specific, and are they a declarative sentence? Also, do they answer the prompt? So our sample thesis one says, a spicy chicken sandwich should be crispy and flavorful. Sample thesis 2 says, the best spicy chicken sandwich is from Popeyes. So, first let's check. Are they arguable? Are they specific? Are they a declarative sentence? And do they answer the prompt? What do you think? Who has the stronger sample thesis statement? It's sample thesis 2, right? It is arguable. Somebody could easily disagree with me that the best spicy chicken sandwich is from Popeyes. Somebody might say Chick-fil-A. It's specific. I picked one place that I'm arguing. It's a declarative sentence. I did not ask a question. And not only that, but it answers the prompt. This thesis tells me, or tells my reader, which fast food restaurant has the best spicy chicken sandwich. If we go back to sample thesis 1, which says a spicy chicken sandwich should be crispy and flavorful, it's not really arguable, right? Most people would agree that that's what would make a good spicy chicken sandwich. It's not really specific either. It doesn't necessarily answer the prompt. It's a pretty general statement. It is a declarative sentence. It's not a question, so that's good. But it's not arguable, it's not specific, which is why sample thesis 2 is much better. Let's look at one more. So for this one, our sample writing prompt is, your school is going to add a new after-school club. Write an essay that argues what type of after-school club they should offer. So our first sample thesis statement says, the school is going to have new after-school activities. Sample thesis 2 is, for the new after-school club, the school should offer bowling. Which one do you think is the stronger thesis statement? Amazing. Yep, it's number 2 again, right? If we look at sample thesis 1, it's not arguable. Our prompt even told us that the school is going to have new after-school activities. That statement is not arguing anything. whereas sample thesis 2 is arguing that they should offer bowling, not music, not football, bowling. Sample thesis 1 is also not specific. It doesn't tell us what type or what an example of an after-school activity. It just says there's going to be new ones. Whereas sample thesis 2 is specific. They picked one. And sample thesis 2 is a declarative sentence. So one last thing about thesis statements is that the best place for it is at the end of your first paragraph or at the end of your introduction. Today we are just going to write your thesis statement, then we'll start the body paragraphs that will show the reasons for our argument. We'll go ahead and add the rest of the introduction on after we write the race paragraphs. So let's just really quickly review the prompt so we can start thinking about our thesis for this essay. As I read, I'm going to focus on the verbs I'm being asked to do. Writing prompt. Write an essay that argues which challenge was the most difficult for Ha. Be sure to consider the process of leaving Vietnam, adjusting to American culture, and the bullying she faced. Include 2 reasons why it was such a difficult challenge. Use evidence from the text to support each reason. So real quick, which are the things that you're going to do to answer this prompt? Awesome. So now we're definitely sure what the heck we're being asked. Let's talk about how we're going to do it. Each of these colorful boxes describes one paragraph of your essay. So you'll have your introduction, which will set it up. Why do challenges matter? Who is the protagonist? And then what is your thesis or your claim? That is what we're writing today. You will have 2 body paragraphs, which will give reasons with evidence that show why the challenge you picked is most difficult for Ha. Then we'll have a conclusion, which will wrap it up. You should have at least 1 sentence, but we're going to shoot for a paragraph. So where are we going to introduce our thesis statement again? So this essay is just kind of like a sandwich, right? Just like the essay you wrote about Winnie and Rachel a few months ago, your introduction and conclusion are the bun, and your body paragraphs are the meat or the veggies. Like I said, you'll use race to complete your body paragraphs, and they will be just like the race paragraphs you've been writing throughout the quarter. If you've written your thesis, you'll focus on the meat and veggies of your essay. The meat and veggies are going to be the reasons to support your thesis. Then we'll come back to the buns, the rest of the introduction, and the whole conclusion. So now it's your turn to write your own thesis. In a minute, I'll show you how to access our essay planner for this essay. But first, I'm going to show you what steps you should take to complete your classwork for today. So after you watch this video, you are going to complete part A of our Ha's Biggest Challenge essay planner. Remind yourself of the writing prompt, then choose, in your opinion, which challenge was most difficult for Ha. Then, once you have decided, go ahead and type your thesis statement in step 3. So, one way you might want to start it off is the most difficult challenge for Ha is, and then make your choice, either argument A, leaving Vietnam, B, adjusting to American culture, or C, experiencing bullying. The last thing I'm going to do is show you how you can access this document. So from our 6th grade ELA Canvas page, you're going to scroll all the way down. And if you're in Hopkins, you're going to click this link. If you're in Howard, you're going to click this link. It'll take you to Class Notebook or OneNote, which is where we're going to do this essay. So go ahead and click on your name on the left. Then you're going to click Unit 3 ELA. Then today, you're just going to start with the Ha's Biggest Challenge essay planner. And then go ahead and start working on part A, which is steps 1, 2, and 3. Once you're done with step 3, you can go ahead and pause. Amazing work, everybody. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Mr. Cross and I are here for you. But most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe. Just kidding. Don't forget to work really hard on this. And yeah, have a great day.